My name is Bira Modoni, the CEO of Bira Modoni Foundation, and today I'm here to talk about our roads in Kenya. Recently, we are seeing there are so many accidents, especially along the highway, Thika Highway, Embu Highway, the highways we have in our country, Nakuru Highway. And I have just discovered there are some of the causes of the accidents, and we all know these causes. Just to highlight them, we have drunk driving, we have overspeeding, we have some people do not use their seat belt very well. Also, other people do not cross the roads as they're supposed to be doing. They don't apply the traffic right rules. They also don't obey to the zebra crossing rules. And some people also, they lose control of their vehicles. Others, they have lane indiscipline, improper overtaking, misjudging clearance. Other people do hit and runs, and some vehicles have tire bursts. And we have some of the things that we should do to avoid all this, and some of the things that the government should enforce so that we can punish some of the people who adhere to, who don't adhere to the laws or the rules of the road and probably the traffic lights and all other rules. So, according to me, I have some of the ideas that I think the government should apply to avoid some of these accidents. For example, there's something we call DUI. This is also driving under influence. You find some people, they just take alcohol and they continue driving, and you can clearly see that we are told don't drive and drink, but you end up driving while you are drunk. So driving under the influence of alcohol or other drugs is prohibited. So offenders are supposed to face some fines of a certain amount of money in Kenyan shillings or even imprisonment. So I think these are some of the things that the people who drive while they are drunk should face. Number two, also about DUI, that is drinking under the influence. There should be a cobro even in the rural areas. For example, in Nyeri County on Sunday, there was a uppercut matatu that was seen in Thika Road. That was not, the driver was not driving very well, and that vehicle or that Ganya, we call it Ganya, caused an accident. So if we had an Akobro in rural areas like Nyeri, maybe, for example, the police officers or the traffic police officers would have known that this driver is drunk and maybe face the fines, the punishment, or even imprisonment. So Akobro should be everywhere, even in the rural areas, Muranga, be it uko ndani kabisa. We also have speeding. I think in the speeding, we should have CCTV cameras or CCTV speed cameras in our roads, no matter the route, even the street routes. Because the NTSA that deals with transport, the vehicles in our country, is that they should install CCTV in our roads. Because once you overspeed and your car is captured by the CCTV speed cameras, the NTSA will directly punish you, and you're going to pay some amount of fines. And because you don't have that cash to waste, you are going to drive in a wonderful way. You're not going to overspeed. So installation of CCTV speed cameras in our roads should really be enforced. The government should really take caution on such matters, because we have so many accidents that are happening. For instance, today, there are people who are killed along Mombasa Road. We also had an accident, a minor accident in Muranga Keno, just around Mima Gardens. We also had an accident on around Nyeri recently. Not to name all the accidents that have been happening currently. Last year, we had an accident that involved 22,885 people. 24 people died. 772 people were not seriously injured. So these are some of the things that the government should do. When it comes to improper overtaking, some people do not overtake in the right way. They just overtake. They don't check if there is an ongoing car or incoming car. So they just overtake anyhowly. There should be a fine for such things. We also have people who cause hit and runs. If we have the CCTV speed cameras in our roads, that car cannot run because it has already been captured. So CCTV speed cameras will really help a lot of things, and will really help not risking our lives. We also have things like lane indiscipline. You find some people do not want to use their lanes. They just use, if you're supposed to be using maybe the right lane, you go to the left lane, or if you're supposed to be using the bus lane, you go to the taxi lane. So that is lane indiscipline, and that's how people cause accidents. So we should also have things like reckless and careless driving skill. People who are driving recklessly and very carelessly. There should be a section, actually in sections 47 and 49, it punishes those people that are driving carelessly, or the people who are not driving in a proper way. So there are so many things that the government should do. Even our roads, the roads should really be in a good state, because if the roads have bumps, there would be no accidents. We should have bumps in most of our roads, especially roads in the estates. Sometimes you find there are no bumps. So if the roads are not in good state, then expect more accidents. So the government, together